Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. We're going to test out these Sterling mini slugs, 12 gauge obviously. Now, we've been shooting the Sterling Tornado slugs lately, and if you haven't seen those videos, that is by far the worst performing factory slug we've ever tested. These are kind of weird. Well, we don't really have high hopes for them. The slug you see on the box right here is completely different than what's actually in the shell. You see the shape of that slug? Well, check this out. Now, what's in here is a Brennicky style slug. You can see it's rifled. That right there ain't rifled. It's a completely different design. The wad's different too. Now, in a second, I'll throw up a video of me actually showing how these are loaded, what's inside of them, all that stuff. It's pretty interesting. Now, like I said, we don't really have high hopes for him, but on the other hand, this is a Brennicky style slug and it is attached to that wad. And generally, Brennicky slugs are pretty accurate, so I guess we'll see. But, I mean, it looks cool. Translucent green in a Shadot Hall, it looks pretty cool. I believe this is a 1 3/4 inch shell, could be 2 inches, 1 7/8. I don't know. I'll measure one after we shoot it just to see, because why not? Here's what the slug actually looks like. Again, very different than what's on the box, but deep rifling, maybe these will be accurate. These weigh 421 grains with the wad. That is less than an ounce, but not by a lot. This has some sort of European powder in it. No idea of the manufacturer, but it's 23 grains of whatever this mystery powder is. If you guys have any clues, let us know. But we're going to test these out of smoothbore and a rifled barrel, the Ultra Slug, and well, the AK-12. It's still in the truck here, but yeah, should be pretty interesting. Like always, we're at 42 yards using a lead sled, so we'll give them the best chance they possibly can. We also have a water jug to shoot one of these at, just to see what it does to it. And guys, it is kind of cold out here today. I think it's about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but it is pretty nipply.
Today we're going to be shooting some of these little Sterling mini slugs at 42 yards. I don't have high hopes at all for these. As he said, they can't even put the packaging the same as what they load. It's got like a Lego looking slug on the box, but yet inside of the shell it's just a Brennicky slug. That might be the only thing that saves it because it's a Brennicky slug, but I guess we'll find out. We're at 42 yards. We're using the Ultra Slug. Excuse that. I had a buddy here wanting to try to hit the plate a few minutes ago. But anyways, I guess let's see how they do. Do y'all have any predictions? What about you, Ty? Do you have any predictions?
I'm going to predict that these are going to be bad for a lot of reasons.
All right. Well, folks, if y'all ready, I'm ready. Firing.
1422.
And it went just... Okay, those are flying dead true. It looks like,
You hit right beside point of aim.
yeah. Well,
Okay,
I was going to say, it looks like how the
a...
Brennicky slugs have ribs around them. Through the scope on paper, it looks like you took a sprocket, like off of a dirt bike or something, and just stuck it through the paper.
Yeah, these might actually do pretty well.
Might do it.
I think it's the tornado slugs from Sterling, they were hitting all over the place.
If you remember, though, with the tornado slugs, it seemed like the first one would go there. And then the rest of them were afraid to go through the same hole. They all wanted to be different. But we'll hope I'll hold the same spot, and if it's anything to do with their gun, it should go in the same spot, right?
About 1424.
About an inch high than the other one. It's still about both of them in a circle about like that. And here's my third one. Oh, there's the flyer I was expecting.
1411. And yeah, that one's a little bit off, but
the first two ain't bad though. A lot better than what I expected.
Yeah, those fared a lot better than I bumped the camera than what I expected.
Especially out of these little mini shells. Those might be really promising home defense.
How do the primers look? I know it's a factory load.
That one's got a little bit of flow back.
I figured they might be loaded that high velocity.
They're This one over here, I don't know if I can get it.
It's a little flat.
It's just starting to show pressure. All in all, though, I mean, they held up fairly well for what they are. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
kind of
impressed
impressed,
by it,
really.
to be honest. Now, it's probably wouldn't cycle in an auto loader or most pumps, but single shot, double, triple barrel, yeah.
If you heard me say on camera that through the scope they look like a sprocket, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but from down there, that's shining bright. It literally looks like just, I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's first shot, second shot, and then my third shot was down here. And I mean, they're not too far away from each other.
But you know what those remind me of?
What?
The socket slugs that we used to shoot.
Oh yeah, it does look like a socket, or yeah, socket slug casting like a 8-point socket.
That's pretty cool.
Dollar bill's 6 inches. I don't know if anybody knew that or not. Probably so, but dollar bill's 6 inches. I'm going to use it to measure it.
It's about 6 inches. But these two are half an inch apart.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything but the metric.
Alright, guys, I'm up now. We're using the JTS here. Same slug. I'll have to single load these because obviously this ain't going to cycle an auto loader. But that's okay. That hit to the right and a little bit low. That is okay.
You got to work that old pump shotgun. Or a straight pull bolt action. Whatever you prefer to call it.
Straight pull bolt action's a good word for it. Second shot.
About 2 inches left.
Yeah, it looks like that first shot was yawing a little bit. The hole's oblong.
Yeah. Windage is good though on it.
Yeah.
Or elevation's good on it.
Ow.
Just to the left a little bit, that's windage. I get them confused, guys. Maybe I should just quit talking.
Alright, last one here. 1389. I didn't see the first one. I'll figure it out what it is in editing. What it was in editing. Okay. Overall, the group's not that bad. 1350.
It looks the same as the one I done with rifling.
24-inch barrel on the Ultra Slug. I know you guys can't see it, but this has an 18.5-inch barrel.
Yeah, they can.
It looks like we lost, I don't know, 90 feet a second. But that's what you'd expect. That group's not that bad either. It's about identical to Josh's if you turned it left 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out, I guess. Well, guys, here's my group. First shot right here. Second, third. And if you look at the first and third shot, they're not round. Those are definitely oblong. And, well, here's a $20 bill.
You just always got to outdo me.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. Line that up better.
Your group's better, your bill's bigger.
But, to make up for that, I guess make down for that, we have yawing shells, or slugs. See, that one's round. Those two ain't. Worked a whole lot better at a rifling. But let's see what it does to a water jug. And the gun we're going to use to shoot the water jug is the Panzer Arms M4 clone. I just got this. It's my birthday. February 24th, I had to buy myself a new gun.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you. I have been working on this target for the past week for you guys.
Between trips to the doctor's office. That's kidney infection.
It's just water and yellow food coloring. I thought it was red, but it's obviously not red. Anyway, let's see what it does.
Alrighty, guys. Let's see if I can't make sure I do not get none of this nastiness on me. That made no sense. Alright, guys. Let's see if I can't miss this. You ready?
Yep.
I didn't miss.
The water fell for a solid 3 seconds.
It almost cycled it.
We've been shooting this gun off camera. It's so far everything we put through it works except for mini stills.
It almost cycled it.
Almost. I didn't expect it to cycle mini shells though.
I'm just surprised, honestly. It really moved the bolt as far as it did.
Yeah. It's warmed up a lot now. Sun came out.
We're variating probably 15 degrees between the clouds,
Yeah.
35 to 45.
And here's the damage to the jug. It obviously went all the way through.
I hit it right where I was aiming too.
How can you tell?
I can't.
I can't.
Okay, I lied. I was aiming like right here.
Ah.
But from the exit hole, I hit where I was aiming.
Yeah. We've never put the gun on paper. We don't know where it's hitting yet.
It's just got a set of big old ghost rings on it.
Yeah.
Or I guess a giant peep sight, maybe.
I'll get some sort of red dot for it.
I'm thinking about buying a Trigicon, like a real Trigicon for his birthday.
Ooh.
It'll probably be next year though, bud. That would look good on it though.
It would.
Don't take batteries.
If you guys are wondering, yes, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of this and the real deal Benelli M4. So just stay tuned for that. So far, though, this gun is really, really leaving a good impression on me. What about you?
I like it so far. I ain't a huge Benelli fan, but they're good guns, don't get me wrong. I just think my personal favorite.
Yeah, I like other guns better. I actually like the Spaz 12 better, or Spaz 12, whatever you want to call it. But this, or the M4 in general, really cool.
I don't really have a preference on semi-auto shotguns, really. I prefer like the ultra slug style, old single shots, and
Yeah.
I like pump guns.
That is a really nice looking gun there, though. I will give you that. Too bad it weighs like 12 pounds.
That's a bench gun.
Yeah. Turns out the shell is 1 7/8 inches, which is what I thought it was. They looked a little bit longer than 1 3/4. But guys, check this thing out. That is a Benelli Lupo in 6.5 Creedmore with a thingamajig on the end of it. I tell you what, this is one of the coolest guns I've ever shot. It sounds like you're shooting a 22 Magnum. He's setting this thing up for the shot at 100 yards at the steel plate. So he's only taking one shot. I'll zoom in on it, and yes, guys, I know it's really hard to see that plate way out there. I'm just using an iPhone to film with, and when it's zoomed in like this, yes, the quality is quite poor, but the plate is right here.
I might have to walk out there and fix the plate.
Yeah, it's sideways right now. All right, guys, we fixed the plate. It is, again, right here, that white-ish circle you see. Ready when you are.
Alrighty.
I think you'll hit it.
Take my time here. That's only an 8-inch plate.
Yeah, at 100 yards.
Granted, I'm cheating. I've got a scope on this thing the size of Texas. It don't always mean I'll hit it, though. Y'all ready?
Yep. Told ya.
It's all luck. Just to show that it really was one of them little mini slugs.
Yeah. I knew you'd hit it. I had full confidence in you.
Watch this. I'll miss it the second time.
All right. Well, let me get zoomed in again. Ooh, that's way off. I'm ready. It's here.
Oh, you ready?
Yep.
If I can hit this the second time, I'll quit talking crap about at least that Sterling slug.
Right. Hey, that plate didn't fall either.
No, I hit it dead center too.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep. And it broke.
I'll
Guys,
quit
that's a
talking
good
crap
slug.
about that one. But they are not for smooth bore like they intend.
No, they yaw at a smooth bore, guys. That's a good slug. I'm impressed by it. Take that third one. Why not?
I knocked the plate off that time.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, well, I hit it twice, guys. On the ending note, we're going to visit back on these. Actually, I just decided that we're going to try them through a rifled choke.
Okay.
We tried them through a smooth bore and a fully rifled. Let's try them through a rifled choke.
If Border still has them, I'll definitely get another box.
But
They're all around.
I don't know if I'd trust my life on them, so to speak. But if you want something cheap to go plink the range with, I suppose they'd work.
For sure. And the velocity, it's a 1 ounce slug, and it's moving out of a 24-inch barrel anyway. Mid 1400s to low 1400s. It's good enough for deer by far.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, guys, thanks for watching. This was a turned out
Interesting.
pretty good video. Yeah, interesting.
Started out with no faith whatsoever. The picture's different than it. There's powder migrating. But all in all, though, thanks for watching.